So these are the B runners in Formula B, and tremendous lineup it is too, because on pole position we've Tony Proctor in the very powerful 460 brake horsepower Sierra. Alongside him, Roger Matthews. Then we have Ivan Moakes, Martin Elliot from Antrim, Peter Shannon, local man, and Tommy Graham through from the C final. And it's Proctor putting all that power down on the road as he goes up the hill. A little bit of sorting out going on behind him. It looks like Matthews has slipped through into second place. And then I think it's Moakes in third place, so it looks like the visitors are 1, 2, 3 at this moment. Down they come, sorting themselves out. Only two-wheel drive allowed, no turbochargers in these cars, but the engine in that Sierra is quite amazing. It is an old Formula Formula 5000 engine, 3.4-litre Ford engine power, and that should be enough to keep them ahead, but it's a lot to control, Kenny McKinstry.
Yeah, well, you can see off the start line there that with 450 horsepower or whatever, it certainly had the advantage off the line, which was very important, probably 200 horsepower more than the Escort. So he has used it to an advantage, but as you can see now, the Escort is all over the top of him, where the big horsepower doesn't really matter.
So Roger Matthews, he's from Hereford, he's really pressing hard at the moment. Ivan Moakes is not that far behind, he's in a 2.1-litre Escort also. Then we have the Irish contingent. We must remember the fourth place man there, number 18, Martin Elliot from Antrim. He's a real man to look out for in the future. And then coming up at the back, Peter Shannon in the maroon car there, a taxi driver from Larne. And I'm sure he's got the meter running over time at the moment. But Proctor still leads.
Yeah, if you take into account that the like of Peter Shannon there, he's running with a 2000cc, basically a Pinto engine, which is 8-valve rather than 16-valve, so he's very much underpowered.
Well, it seems that this Sierra is a real sort of pointed squirt machine at the moment. He darts away in the straights and then rather holds up a traffic jam around the corners, and he's been overtaken by Roger Matthews, or has he? No, he's lost it all, and it's absolute mayhem behind.
Yeah, well, Roger, he just took a dive in there to see if he could. It's a very difficult circuit to pass on, so, I mean, you have to take every advantage or every small gap that you see and go for that hole. Very, very difficult to pass, but the guy in the Escort certainly is making every effort to do so.
The minute he comes to the twiddly bits, he's crawling all over the Sierra. Tony Proctor, a farmer from Deerfield. He has visited this part of the world before. He came to Boyd's Quarry when he had that engine in a Capri. But you can see the advantage he has in the straight line. He's really making it very difficult for Roger Matthews and Ivan Moakes, who are chasing at the moment. They're on the last lap. Now, can Proctor make this Sierra about as wide as a block of flats? That's what he needs to do at the moment.
Well, I think he's doing a very good job of making it wide, but again, if he makes that very important slip, if he makes it, Roger's going to be right up in there.
Roger's last chance just about coming up when he comes up the hill here.
Yeah, well, he is there, and he has another corner down in a small, tight, loose section. But he's...
And Moakes trying to sneak through the inside there. Don't think he's going to do it. It looks like Tony Proctor coming out of the last corner down towards the checkered flag. All that horsepower down on the road. He takes it. Matthews is second, Moakes is third, and Martin Elliot fourth.